eo batho ba bangata ba nang le yona ke ho iqalla malapa ao e leng a bona. Mme ho ba le ngwana ke e nngwe ya diketsahalo tse bohlokwa haholo bophelong ba motho. Le ha ho le jwalo, Ma-Afrika Borwa a mangata ha ana bokgoni ba ho hodisa bana. Ha re bue fela ka ho hloka tjhelete kapa ka mathata a tjhelete a ka bang teng. Jwale ebe tjhelete kapa theko ya nnete ya ho ba motswadi ke bokae? Lebitso la ka ke Mmarona Kgwele, mme o shebelletse Rands with Sense. Re le amohela hape lenanehong le leng la Rands with Sense. Mona moo re buang ka maemo a rona a tjhelete ka bolokolohi. Kajeno re fumana hore na tjhelete eo batswadi ba e hlokang hore ba hodise bana ke bokae. Re be re bone hore hantlentle ho ba le ngwana ho tlisa motho e mong hape lefatsheng mona ho bolelang. Ho ba le ngwana e ka ba ntho e ntle haholo ho motswadi. Empa o tla tlameha ho sebedisa tjhelete e ngata le ho feta pele. Mme ka bomadimabe ha se motho e mong le e mong ya nang le tjhelete ena.
Since I had kids, I had to spend close to double the amount, close to like 5,000 extra from what I was spending before.
Ka kgwedi ke la mmetse le ka mohelo ke kgola ke plus or minus 4,500. Ke kenyeleditse sekolo. Ke kenyeditse aftercare, ke kenyeditse transport. Ha ke bue ka dijo plus ka mantswe all together it will ba 5,500 for bona.
Okay, we earn collectively about 20,000 rand after deductions, and about 30 to 35% of that money goes towards the kids, which is quite a substantial amount.
When I had my first child, I had to make a whole lot of adjustments because I had to hire a nanny. I had to take the child to creche. So it was a couple of adjustments that I had to make. Then I had to find a bigger place as well because if it was only me and the father, then we had to find a bigger place. So it was a huge adjustment financially.
En dan moet jy dink aan faktore soos waar ek in 'n enkel enkelkamer woonstel kon gebly het. Ek nog enkel was. Nou is dit 'n 4-slaapkamerhuis. En daar is 'n groot verskil in huur van wat ek betaal het R1,200 'n maand wat ons nou R13,000 'n maand moet betaal aan huur vir 'n huis omdat ons die spasie nodig het.
The cost of raising a child in South Africa, according to a recent survey, is in the order of 260 Rand a day, adding up to about 2 million Rand in total from childbirth to the age of 18. And that is the real cost of parenting for the average family who sends their child to a public school. If you send your child to a private school, that's a different matter altogether.
Motswadi ya senang tsebo e tletseng ya hore ho hodisa ngwana wa hae ke bokae a ka ameha maikutlo le maemo a hae a tjhelete a ka ameha. Batswadi ba bangata ha bana bokgoni ba ho hodisa bana ba bona. Ba bang ha ba batle ho nka boikarabelo ba kgodiso ya bana ba bona.
Parenting is a challenge in most countries in the world. I think in South Africa, the problem gets compounded by poverty, as poverty compounds anything, any problem. So there are a few elements that cause problematic situations. Some parents become parents very young and did not plan for it. Other parents have a romanticized idea of what it is to become a parent and what the responsibilities are. And then also risky behaviors like substance abuse, that also obviously causes problems for people as they cannot function as parents, which then causes lots of developmental problems for children. Children that do not, that have some kind of delay in terms of their development will not do very well at school. They will have struggle with learning. We also know that many children that are born, for instance, from a parent who was addicted to substances like alcohol, and might have some kind of an effect on fetal alcohol syndrome, those kids will definitely have some backlogs or development challenges.
Kajeno lefatsheng mona, ho ba le ngwana o sa rera, ke ntho e tlwaelehileng haholo. Ho na le ditharollo le thuso tse ngata tse ka thusang batho ba sa batleng ho ba le bana, empa kaofela tsona di a patallwa.
The abortion statistics in South Africa are difficult to ascertain, but it is estimated that about 80,000 abortions are taking place in authorized facilities. The portion that is carried out in the illegal market is really impossible to know. So there's no good handle on those statistics at all. The public sector provides abortions for free, so there's no charge to the majority of patients who have it for free. But those who choose to go privately, the prices will vary depending on the provider, the type of abortion that is carried out. But ballpark figure, if you're gonna go for an abortion in the first 12 weeks of life or of the pregnancy, you're probably looking at about, give or take, 1,500 to 2,000 rand to have the abortion done. And this depends on the amount of time that goes into decision making on the one hand, but coupled with that is the quality of the counseling that the healthcare giver goes through with the client. Because there will be a proportion of clients who will regret, sometimes years after the event. So the psychological impact will include regrets going through to sometimes depressive symptoms. You know, talking of adoption and abortion and the decision making that goes into it is highly, highly complex. So it's not just a financial consideration why people would have an abortion. Sometimes they just aren't ready for the psychological impact of having a child.
Re tswela pele ho bua ka theko ya nnete e felletseng ya ho ba motswadi ha re fihla papatsong.